Dear Father, there was never a coincidence in the absence of mirrors in our house. I wonder about the ones broken by you before I was born, glass shards in your closed fists, youth lost to a persistent grief, a rite of passage through silence and running. How far did you reach before your knees could no longer carry you away from yourself? Were you ever afraid of my mother's love, of the way it poured out of her straight from the pulse of her heart? Is that why you portioned out yours? And which was a more haunting first, the crossing of a border or the birth of a daughter? I know there must have been a tenderness locked in you somehow, because once when I was 2 years old, you tripped crossing the railroad with me on your shoulders, maneuvered us in a split second so you would take the impact of the fall. And once when I was 14, I woke up in the middle of the night, a soft melody seeping in through the crack of the bedroom door, followed it and found you standing in prayer. I never heard you in recitation before or after, but that evening, your voice gruff from years of defensiveness sounded like a miracle, melodic and unwavering. When faced with resentment, I remind myself that love, self-taught in response to abandonment, leaves all those it touches ruined. A loose cannon cannot be blamed for rolling. I am not blind to my lineage. I come from you and you come from absence. And before you, grandfather was a young boy struggling in a military camp, trying to find worth in defending a lost country, alternating between empty bottles and damp jail cells after the independence. And long before him was a distant poet wandering the desert. Love cannot be plucked from thin air. I know this now. There is no blame to be held out.